creating producers, that all sounds very scary, but really the bottom line is just encouraging other people to do a little more of what they're already doing. You know, if you drive past a farm and you see that they have chickens and you're interested in eggs, talk to that farmer and find out what he's feeding those chickens. In my particular situation, I stopped at a farm and I did just that. And I asked the farmer what he was feeding the chickens, and he was getting $1 a dozen for those eggs. And I said, well, if you could get more money for those eggs, would you? And he said, well, of course. And I said, well, I'd be willing to pay $3 a dozen, and I know that that's probably a starting point, not an ending point, because there are people just like me who don't want to have certain things in the feed. So if you would be willing to change the feed, you would be able to triple or quadruple the price that you're getting. Would that interest you? And of course, he's a farmer.
Yes.
It did. And we did that very same scenario over and over again. Went to another farmer and talked to him about raw milk. Would you be interested in selling raw milk? And we went through the same process again, because I want to make sure that it's the type of cow that I want, and it's the type of feed that I want. And of course, he's a farmer. He was willing to accommodate.
So what would you suggest for people who are not in an agricultural community as far as building up producers?
Well, you know, as in this natural food movement, there's so many things that are needed. Milk is important to us, eggs are important to us, but there's other things that are important to us as well. It's not a situation that that's all there is. You know, we all can start by making our own things in our own kitchen and bartering, getting together and making food groups. Weston Price has done a beautiful job of this, and they've got groups all over the nation. So it's not something that you have to start all by yourself. You don't have to be the expert, you don't have to know everything. You just got to bloom where you planted, you just got to start.
Let's get started.